Yeah, that's what I look like in the morning. I guess I think I got up around, I don't know, 7 o'clock, 7:15, and it's kind of like my video diary, hanging out with my dog Dale. Say hi, Dale. He's my buddy. Uh, I just wanted to remind everybody that something I haven't been doing that I really recommend that you do, that I'm starting to do, is get up in the morning and pray and spend that quality time with God in the morning, and work on your closeness with Him, and really first and foremost just involving Him in your life on a daily basis, and making it a habit. I think is life changing. I was watching Joyce Myers talking about habits the other day, and she mentioned, with a habit, habits are really hard to break, but they're also hard to make. And so you don't even realize it when it happens, just doing the same thing every day, whether it's smoking, eating habits, social habits, things you do throughout your day that have nothing to do with, substances. Just regular daily habits can become kind of who you are, and you don't realize they happen, but they took time to develop. They weren't necessarily something you tried to develop, but the repetitious nature of it made it really become a habit for you. And so the same thing happens with prayer, and just sitting down and thanking God at the table with your family when you eat, and holding hands and putting your cell phones and devices to the side, and kind of allowing that time with Him to just be close, and to really kind of just thank Him for your life and in general. And so the video is short. The word is habit today, and it's really important to just, if you're trying to be more involved with God and with your spiritual walk, I think developing those habits that become a way of life, it can be, if you kind of consciously just tell yourself, I need to do this, and I need to be closer with my family, and spend more time in the Word, and spend more time talking to my kids about God. I think it can become, after a while, something you just do. And if you have a problem with your language, and you wanna have better language, let's say that's your vice, and it bothers you, just that constant effort to say, ooh, I shouldn't say that, or I shouldn't think that, it becomes a spiritual walk, a spiritual habit. And then over time, even though it's not one of those accidental habits, you kind of have to practice it. Your mind and your body and your spirit kind of come together, and it becomes something that you don't do anymore. And whatever it is, you have to, whether it's going to church or going to the gym, you make a choice that on Wednesday nights I go to church. It's what I do. I love it. Besides, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy being there. You don't make it optional. It's like the gym, whatever it is. And we all fall. We all fall, but God offers this thing called forgiveness, and He's always got His hand out, saying, "Sure, I accept you," and just kind of practicing that that daily walk, those daily fruits that make you better. Practicing prayer, practicing good communication with your children, practicing those things that are those things on that list that you have, that to yourself, that make you considered closer to what you're trying to do. For me, it's my prayer, my spiritual walk, reading the Word, learning more about God and what He wants for us has kind of been one of my goals. And so I have to make it my habit, a priority. And so it's a choice. When people tell you that, man, I know the way you used to be, and this whole thing you're doing, I know better. I know. Well, yeah, I was a certain way. I was. Uh, Practicing a habit to be a better person doesn't mean I'm trying to be somebody I'm not. I'm trying to be somebody that I become, that I am. I want to be that better person, because I know I was that really screwed up person, and I don't want to be that person. So you could say I'm trying to be somebody I'm not. Yeah, I do want to be somebody I'm not. I want to be a good man. This is a choice you make. Spiritual habits. It's life, daily habits. Hope this helps you. I want you guys to know I love you. God loves you. See you later.